In this video, I'm going to expose 3 biggest lies that every single person who is a food addict will tell themselves. And I can say that with complete confidence because these are the exact same lies that I was telling myself for almost 2 decades. These aren't just the things that I've heard. They were thoughts that lived in my own head for years. By the way, my name is Jolanta and I make videos about food addictions and specifically about potato chips, which I struggled with for 19 years. But now I'm almost 4 years clean. I managed to quit chips, chocolate, coffee and alcohol completely without relapsing. My inspiration came from this video, and it's scary how food addict lies are similar to alcohol addict lies. Alright, so let's get into the first lie. It's not that bad. This lie can hold us back for years. We all have this feeling, this deep down sense that we are doing something we shouldn't. It's that nagging feeling we get when we know that potato chips are just junk food with no nutritional value, but we keep eating them anyway. And to make ourselves feel better, we create these lies. A common way to do this is to compare our chip eating to other people's. We think, well, I'm not that bad as that person who weighs 300 pounds. Or look at someone who has high blood pressure and say, I'm highly functioning foodie, it's not that bad. But who are you kidding? I'm not buying it, your friends and family aren't buying it. So what are you waiting for? Are you waiting for major health scare? Are you waiting for your life to completely fall apart so you can decide that it's bad enough to change? Just for a moment, think about your chip eating over the past few years. Is it getting better or is it getting worse? Are you eating more now than you were 1 year ago? The person that you are comparing yourself to, the one that you think is that bad, they told themselves the exact same lie. I'm not trying to be judgmental here. I told myself this lie for years. It's easy for me to see it clearly now because I'm on the other side. My only goal is to be real with you. You might not like what you hear in this video, but if it helps you to quit, it's worth it. Which leads me to the second lie, I'll try to quit again. Maybe you had many failed attempts to stop eating chips. Now you're going to try again. But you're either going to use the same method that didn't work before or rely on your own willpower. If that hasn't worked already, you are setting yourself up for a failure. And look, I don't want to discourage you. I want you to fix the problem. You might have had some success using purely your own willpower, and you might have stopped eating chips for a few weeks here and there. But then you say to yourself, this time it's going to be different. I'll just resist even harder. But that's actually a form of self-sabotage. It's tough for me to say this, but are you seriously going to use the same method that didn't work in the past? Are you sure it's going to work this time? Or are you kind of giving yourself an escape hatch? Like, oh, if it didn't work, at least I tried. The good news is, there is a different way to do this. And I promise you, this isn't going to be like any other advice you hear on the internet. So I invite you to watch this video to see what actually helped me to quit eating chips for good. The third lie, and the biggest one of all, is my life will be worse without chips. This is the foundation of all the other lies. The biggest lie people tell themselves is that they believe life will be worse when they stop eating their favorite food, their addictive food. But this is the ultimate fear. They think everything isn't going to get better, it's going to be harder. I genuinely believe that if I would stop eating chips, my life would get so much worse because I had this kind of rooted belief that they are adding something to my life. I loved eating chips and I loved spending my evenings in front of TV and eating those delicious junk foods because that was my way of melting the stress of the day away. Listen, I'm going to say this 1,000 times until it clicks. Potato chips add nothing to your life. They give you nothing and your life won't be worse without them. Imagine who you can be in just 3 months if you stopped eating chips and pull all of your energy into your health, relationships, career, your passions or new hobbies. You would be a completely new person. The version of you living the life of your dreams will be unrecognizable from who you are today. Your life won't be worse if you fix this problem. That's when your life begins.